5 weeks of hardening the server, SSH keys, 2 firewall, fail to ban, automatic updates, monitoring. The server is literally locked down. And there is one thing that we have not yet fixed. Anyone on the internet can find our real IP. And once they find the IP, they can target it directly, DOS it, scan it, hit it with millions of requests in a minute. None of the layers that we have built so far fixes this. Today, the 6th layer, the one that sits on top of everything else. The 5 layers protects what's on the server. They do not protect the server from the internet finding it in the first place. That means that if someone wants to flood our server with traffic, the firewall needs to process every packet just to drop it. Your monitoring lights up, the bandwidth goes up, fail to ban cannot help. It bans IPs one time, not millions. What we need is something in front of the server, something that absorbs the bad traffic before it ever reaches the VPS. Step 1 in adding domain to Cloudflare, you first have to sign up on cloudflare.com, add the site, enter the domain, select free. Cloudflare then scans the existing DNS records, imports them automatically, review the records, confirms if it's correct. Cloudflare imports your DNS records, and most of the time it's correct. Always make sure that you review before you continue. Step 2 is to change your name servers at your existing registrar. Cloudflare gives you 2 name servers. Example is this or that. Log into your domain registrar, example GoDaddy, Namecheap, whichever of them that you signed up on. Replace the existing name servers with what Cloudflare has given you. Wait for propagation. It may take a minute or 2, it depends. This is the moment of trust. Until the name servers are done propagating, the traffic goes directly to your VPS. After they propagate, every request goes through Cloudflare first. Step 3 is to turn on the orange cloud, which is proxy. Inside Cloudflare DNS dashboard, find the A record for your domain, toggle the proxy status from gray to orange. Click on save. This is the single most important toggle in this entire video. The orange cloud means that Cloudflare is on top of your server. The gray means that traffic goes directly to your server. And of course, this time we want the orange. Now, to verify whether your real IP is hidden, we will go to the terminal and type j/short space the name of the domain. After the proxy is on, running this command returns a Cloudflare IP, not the IP of our VPS. No, anyone trying to target our VPS sees Cloudflare and not our VPS. Step 5 is to lock down origin access. This is one of the critical steps that most people skip. In your Hedna Cloud firewall, edit the rule for port 80 to 443. Restrict the source to Cloudflare's IP range only. An example is this. Click on save. This is actually the step that some tutorials skip. Cloudflare is now in front of our VPS. But if the VPS still accepts traffic from the whole internet on port 80 and 443, attackers who already know the IP can bypass Cloudflare entirely. So lock it down. Only Cloudflare servers can reach the IP. Watch it work. Let me demonstrate what is happening behind the scenes. I will try to access the server directly by IP instead of by domain with this command, block. Hedna Cloud Firewall accepts traffic from Cloudflare IP only. Now, direct IP access is closed, but then let's try to visit the domain in the browser, and the domain works perfectly fine through Cloudflare, faster than before because of edge caching. Cloudflare serves cached version of static assets from their network of data centers, not from my VPS. DOS protection, edge caching, hidden IP, free TCL certificate that auto renews, all on the free tier of Cloudflare. Quick honest read before we close. Cloudflare is one company. Putting them in front of your VPS means that you trust them. You trust their infrastructure. If Cloudflare has an outage, which has happened before, your site goes down even though your VPS is fine. That's the trade-off for this protection. Second trade-off is that their analytics sees every request to your site. For most small businesses, this is fine. If you are handling sensitive data, of course, this is not acceptable. You will run your own edge, which is much more complex and can cost a lot of money. For small businesses with probably just one VPS and one website, the trade-off is overwhelmingly worth it. 6 layers. Part 1 was about SSH keys. Passwords can't be guessed because there are literally no passwords. Part 2, 2 firewalls. Only the doors you open are open. Part 3, fail to ban. Anyone knocking on the door too hard gets blocked. Part 4, automatic updates. The walls get patched while you sleep. Part 5, monitoring and alerts. You know within 60 seconds if anything breaks. Part 6, Cloudflare. The server's real IP is hidden. Attacks get absorbed before they reach your VPS. Every layer is free. Every layer is self-hosted except the last one. Together, this is what managed hosting providers charge you for. And you just built this yourself. This is the end of the Hedna series. Next Tuesday, we are doing something different. Using Remotion with Claude or Codec to automate parts of the content production. Different topic, but built in public energy. See you then. If this was useful, please subscribe, share with someone running their first server. Scripts and configs for all 6 parts are on GitHub. The link is in the description. Once again, see you next Tuesday.